Here is a quick recap of what we're making. It is a coat rack, a rustic coat rack, okay? So let's just get it out of the way and go to the next step, which is we have, after we varnished the blocks, then we base coated them with a variety of different colors. And so, of course, the next thing we're going to do is rustic them up with our wood block. So let's get started with that, okay? And it's going to be our process of just kind of go along the edge. For starters, and use at least 100 grit sandpaper. Put a couple of coats on there. Feeling like 3, but we'll see. Here we go. It's coming off. Okay. And you're going to do each one of your blocks this way. See? Until you get it down to the level that you want it. I like mine pretty much gone. The paint just kind of barely there. Okay, we're going to do each block like that. Okay. All right, guys, the sanding itself can be tedious and it can be a process. That's a white one. So I'm going to let me go over real quick just some tips on how to kind of make it a smoother process for you. Okay, go on the edge of the wood first and just take the paint off. Dig in pretty good, and then this edge here, that gives you a start, you know what I mean, as far as something for the paper to grab onto. Like I say, I always put a couple of coats on. That way, you know, you get, even when you're taking it off like this, you get more of an even look at the end. But yeah, I would go around the edges. See? And you want to get some of that grain in there. It helps with your look. Okay? Moving on to the next step. Get you a rag, I mean literally a rag, and get some varnish on it. Okay, get your gloves on, and then take your sanded blocks one by one and lightly go over each one of your blocks. Okay, that's going to give you that look. Okay, see the difference? Okay, I'm going to show you real quick. When you put your when you're varnishing over after you've sandpapered it, yes, you're going to varnish it on the back as well, kind of deepen it in the sides, okay, as well. And then, of course, wipe all that excess off. Okay. Now the next thing I wanted to show you through this process is this. On the white ones, let me show you the difference. On the white ones, you're going to want to, you might not want to, but I just like the look better. Take your sandpaper after you've varnished it over the sandpapered and sand it one more time so that the white will show through a little bit better, so it won't look, you know, smudged because to me it looks smudged without that last sanding. See the difference? But then again, like I said, some people like this look. Some people prefer it. I prefer the white to come through better. So let me show you the difference, okay? And you don't need to do a hard sanding like you did when you were taking the paint off. Just kind of lightly. You kind of more or less buffing it because you're getting rid of that one of those layers of varnish. See the difference? I just like to look better. But like I say, it's a matter of taste and preference, and if you want to keep it on there, you can. Okay? All right, so there's that step, and let's get ready for the next. Here's our lineup of the colors. Okay, you're going to flank it in white, and then white in the middle, and then flank the remainder in blue, and then you go in your burgundy. Okay? Line them up and then just flip them over, because your next step is getting these puppies together. Okay, now this is another project where, okay, you got them all even there, where you're going to want to stagger them. So just about a little over an inch. Okay, there's the other one. Okay, can you see that? And it really doesn't matter as far as it being precise in each one exactly the same distance, unless you want to do that. And if you do, go right ahead. But I think randomness gives it more of a rustic look. Okay, now next step, I keep these little popsicle sticks. They come in handy for just about everything. But you've got your lattice here. Okay, here's your lattice. And as you can see, it's going to be a stability piece for the back of your project. So take your wood glue. You got it lined up. Take your wood glue. Go across your lattice. Pretty generous. And it is on the back. So if it sits out a little, that's no problem. But take your popsicle stick and spread your glue out pretty good. You don't want just a glob in the middle on a project like this. So spread your glue out. And I'm going to go ahead and do that on camera because it's a pretty big deal. We want to do that. Okay. That on there pretty good. Now just flip it over, center it to the best of your ability. Just kind of center straight across there. Okay, and you're gonna get white nails and your hammer, and on one end. Let's see, can you see it over here? Yeah. Go ahead and nail. Okay, now nail, and then push it together. Push together pretty tight. And while you got that pushed, go ahead and nail the other end. Okay, and then your next step here is going to be after you go ahead and nail. I would nail, matter of fact, because this is heavy, I'm going to say go ahead and put a nail in each one, and then once you get your nails in each one, you're going to put your weight on. So let's do that. I used reams of paper for my weights to wet my wood glue, guys. So use whatever you want, whatever works. And there you go. Looks pretty good, pretty sturdy. And I want to go over next step is your hardware. Okay, this is what you're going to use to hang. And I'm saying use the D-rings because this is a heavier piece, okay, versus the sawtooth. Although, if you're just using this for decorative, you can use the sawtooth. And let me pull one out so you can see what I mean. Because it's one of the ones that, the sawtooth is something that I use for lots and lots of projects. These are the sawtooths, okay. They're a lot easier to put on and a lot less expensive as well. But I don't recommend it, but it's an option. It's an alternative. I'm using the D-rings, and then these are the hooks. And all of this, both of these I got at Walmart. These are the coat hooks, okay? You need 3 of those. And then the decorative element, as far as the hardware, are the corners, okay, I find these at Hobby Lobby. It's the only place that I've been able to find them, but I just love them, and they're inexpensive. They're $1.99 for 4. They got lots and lots of different styles, but I think this one is perfect for this project. So, okay, so as far in the corners up here, over here, so there's more than one way to skin a cat. So the thing, let me scoot this over so you can see. The thing about this is lining this up to make sure that you know, you don't get overhang. Put that in that corner, and then I always utilize a Sharpie to mark, and I fill in the whole hole. Okay, same thing on the other end. There is a difference on these, okay? This is the smooth side down. Put that in the corner. Let's see how far in. Okay, mark your hole. And then, like I say, you can either take a nail and just hammer it in to get your screw started, or you can use a drill, which is quicker. And I'm just going, and that's just to get it started, no biggie. I don't like drilling in screws. I don't. I mean, you know, some people do, but I just don't. I'm not great at it, and oh my goodness, I've broken these drill bits. I'm just not great at it. I say it all the time. I am so not a carpenter. Let me see. Yeah. Let me do this one a little bit more. Okay. Tear it up. Okay, guys. So, here. Let's do this one on camera. Okay. Smooth side down. And just get your Phillips head. Although these screws will take a flat head as well, but get that on there. Get that out of the way. And the rest of it is all in the front. Okay? Get that on there. Good and tight. Let's do the other one. Upside down. Now, flip her over, and the next step is going to be, for me, this is my challenge, okay? Getting the hooks on and getting them right, you know, getting them lined up right. But you're going to need your magic marker again. Okay, like I say, you need 3. We'll just put going on camera. Okay, now this process, kind of straightforward, okay? That one, middle one, and then blue. So blue, white, and blue. Okay. This is the placement. I don't know, let's see if you can see it all on camera. Yes. Okay, so as far as getting them lined up, I eyeball it. You can measure if you like. Okay. Middle, but you do want them lined up, I think. I don't guess theoretically that it would matter, but by the same token, I just think it looks better. So go ahead and mark exactly where you need your, there you go, where you need your hole. And if you're strong enough, you don't need to drill. Okay, but I need to drill. I'm just not strong enough to get these things through, to screw the screws down in. And when you do drill, make sure you keep it straight, just as straight as you can. Keep your drill straight, guys. If you don't, you will the next time. I guarantee it. Okay. Gotta hear my neighbors. Okay. So, I think I wish these were a little shorter. And, I don't know, if I was drilling them a little deeper, that probably would have been a good idea. But you want to make sure that they hold and don't strip and what have you. But it just makes it so much easier when you drill. See? I don't need a lot of muscle that I do not have. Okay. Just lined up. Okay. Yay. Makes it so much easier. Okay. And then I'll put the other two on, guys, and BRB, okay? I had to open it with pliers. Anyway, time for another popsicle stick, and just take, this is pretty thin, put a little bit kind of in that corner, and then on each corner, and then line it up and stick it down. There you go. Do that with each one. And my lovely E6000 go. Alrighty. I get the one that dries clear, so you can kind of glop it up without it interfering with your finished look. Let me see. Ooh. There we go. Ooh. I think that's so pretty. Okay, now scooch it over so you can see this other side. Squeeze a little out. Okay. A little bit on there. When I first saw this project, I knew it was going to be a challenge, but I was determined. I've never made anything like this before. I really haven't, before I made that first one. But then I said, if I do this, It's not going to be a whole lot I back down from. I'm not going to be making any chest or drawers or anything like that, but these little home decor projects, this opened up a whole new thing for me. It really did. It made me a little bit more bold. This one's not one. Let's see. I'm staying on camera with this simply because I want you to know that sometimes you're going to have challenges. And I'm not going to get on here and pretend to be perfect. Because that is just not true. Okay, one more. And I really didn't work with this E6000 a whole lot before I decided to get into this. See, I've been doing the woodworking for a while, but I'm a retired RN. I've been an RN for over 20 years, and over 25, and that was my career, raising 2 boys. But now that I'm retired, I decided I want to do something that I have a passion for and that I enjoy and that still is challenging and gives me an opportunity to grow and makes me feel like I'm really doing something. And I really do feel like I'm really doing something. This is just a big deal to me. Okay, guys, what do you think? That's it. We finished. We did it. We really, really did. Look, we made a coat rack for real. That's it. You did good. So until the next project, bye-bye.